I've said this time and time again, but sometimes the simplest niches on Shopify are the ones that can scale the biggest. And in today's video, we're going to be dissecting and breaking down a Shopify legendary store. This is an S tier brand, if you could consider it that. It's true classic, and they've done over $250 million in annual sales before, which is pretty unbelievable. That's literally $20 million a month, a little bit over that, which is pretty awesome, right? That's goals, you could say. We all want to achieve those kinds of numbers. So we're going to break it down. We're going to explore it. We're going to break it down into a science, which is what we typically do on this channel. So we'll dissect their sites, their landing pages, some of their advertising on Meta, some of their advertorials that they're using. This is a little bit of an interesting one. And even some of the comments that they're getting on their ads so that we can see maybe where there's points of contention or just gaps in the market for you to enter potentially. So we'll start out by just browsing some of their sites, some of their products. We'll do the best sellers. I love doing the best sellers just because these are the ones that sell the best, quite simply. So one of the things that they do really, really well is offer bundles. So that's the first thing that I notice about this that is enabling them to scale so big is the default price is $89. And the reason why is because they sell these in packs, right? So if you buy a 3-pack, it's $50. If you buy a 6-pack, it's $89.99. And if you buy a 12-pack, which is the best deal, it's $149.99. So this allows them to get a higher average order value from every single person that decides to buy something on the site. And you may think that that's going to reduce conversion rates. You know, if this said $20, it would convert better. Sure, it may convert better, but not as drastically as you think, right? That may be a bad example, but my point is that if you bundle things together, you can see the per item cost, which is actually cheaper than it would have been if they sold it on a single, just a product by product basis. By bundling them together, the customer gets a better deal and the brand gets a higher average order value from each customer, which allows them to make more money and run more ads.